So, good evening to everyone. Our topic for this video lecture is specific gravity and density. So, ano ba ang specific gravity? Okay, ang specific gravity is a ratio of the density of an object and water. Since it is a ratio, there is no unit. So, wala siyang unit. Okay, so kung magkakaroon lang to siya ng unit kapag multiply mo sa density. Okay? Ito yung pwedeng maging itsura ng density. Mass per volume. This is the general. Okay, general form. Pwede siyang maging grams per ml, pwede siyang maging kg per liter, pwede siyang maging mg per liter, and pwede rin siyang maging mg per ml. Okay? Now, let's get on to the practice problems, right? Para ma-practice tayo. But let's begin with specific gravity kasi feel ko mas mahirap siya compared sa density. Though simple lang yung concept, but it involves cross multiplication, which is why specific gravity muna ang uunahin natin. Okay? So, here is the first question. What is the mass in grams of a 50 ml oil having a specific gravity of 0.844? Okay, so pansin niyo walang unit. So, correct me if I am wrong or what I've taught or what I teach is wrong. Pero ganito yung formula na natutunan ko based on our lecture. Sg is equals to ml sa baba and then grams sa taas. So dito maglalaro tayo ng what we call cross multiplication. So, yes, cross multiplication. Tatak nyo yun sa isip nyo. Both of these are important. Okay? Itong dalawa. Ito ang tatandaan nyo kapag merong specific gravity na tanong. Lalong-lalo na kapag ganito yung tanong. Given yung volume, which is yung ml, and given yung Sg, which is the 0.844. Now, let's plug in the values. 0.8, kape muna ako. Okay, na-recharge ng utak ko. 0.844, yan yung Sg. Tapos, multiplied by ml sa baba, 50 ml. Ito yung x, ito yung wala. Ito yung question mark, grams yung wala kasi mass in grams yung tanong. And then may imaginary 1 tayo sa baba ng Sg. Okay? May imaginary 1 tayo dyan. So anong gagawin natin? Paano ba natin makukuha ang x? Well, cross multiplication. Pagka cross multiply mo dito sa dalawa, makukuha mo ang x. Okay? So, let's try it. So, 0.844 divided by 50 multiplied pala rather. 0.844 multiplied by 50, 42.2. Okay? 42.2 grams kasi grams yung unit ng x. So what if ganito? What if ibahin natin yung given? What if ang missing naman dito is yung ml? Okay? ml, and then meron tayong grams. Okay, so ang given natin ngayon, isulat muna natin yung given. Sulat muna natin, wait lang, ayusin natin ang ilaw. Sulat muna natin ang given na 0.844 multiplied by, given na yung ml, so lagay natin, given na yung mass, 42.2 grams, and then ito yung missing, imaginary 1. Okay? So, pag kinross natin to, hindi pwede no? Pag kinross natin itong 42.2 and 1, hindi pwede. Kasi 42 lang ang ilalabas niya. Anong gagawin natin? Well, tanggalin muna natin tong board. So, ilalagay niyo ulit yung values. Okay? 0.844 multiplied by, or equal lang ilalagay natin. Kasi magde-derive tayo ng formula. Equals to 42.2 grams. Right. So, itabi natin ang x dito sa may SG. Itatabi mo yan sa may SG. And then, para makuha tong x, anong gagawin natin? Multiply both sides by SG. Para makross mo tong dalawa, ito ang kailangan mong gawin. 42.2 divided by 0.844 is equals to 50. So, 50 yung x. Ano ba yung x? X is ml. 50 ml. Okay, ganun lang. Now, if ganito naman yung scenario natin sa pangatlo, if ang missing SG naman yung x and then equals to grams per ml. Ito naman yung missing, SG naman yung missing. What would we do? Well, i-plug in natin yung values. SG, pwedeng x na yan. X na ilagay natin. Pwedeng ganito. Equals, ang grams natin is 42.2 and then dito naman is 50 ml. Dito naman is x, dito is 1. So, pwede bang i-multiply na lang natin yung dalawa para makuha yan? Well, of course not, diba? So, ang pwede natin gawin dito is x is equals to 42.2 tapos divide mo lang ang both sides by 50 ml. Right? 50 ml. 50 ml. Tabi mo lang yung 50 ml dito para makancel mo siya. Tabi mo dito yung 50 ml para makancel mo. So, bakit ko nga ba tinabi yung 50 ml sa x? No? Bakit ko tinabi? Kasi kung titingin ka dito, ano ang tinabi ko sa x? Ano ang tinabi ko sa ml? Yung kapantay niya na cross. Okay, yung kapantay niya na cross, which is kapantay niya to. X 50. And then, dito naman is SG, tapos ml. Okay, kung ano yung kapantay niya na diagonal, yun yung itatabi mo sa x. Okay? Now, I don't know if, kasi hindi ako ganun ka, let's say, advanced sa mathematics, but I do derive answers to make things simpler. So, ganun yung simple way. Kung ano yung kapantay ng x, yun yung itatabi mo. Okay? So, natabi ko na yan, 42.2 divided by 50 would equal to 0.844, walang unit, kasi SG. So, SG is equals to 0.844. Okay? Now, moving on, para masanay tayo sa ganitong mga problem. Remember ha, this is specific gravity pa lang tayo. Okay? Hindi pa tayo tumapak sa density. This is only for specific gravity. So, number 2, what is the volume in ml or milliliter of a solution that weighs 450 grams and has a specific gravity of 0.75? Again, isulat muna natin yung formula ng SG. Okay? Ano yung sa taas? Grams. Ano yung sa baba? ml. Okay? Now, this is a complete representation of SG because ml stands for the liquid and grams is for the solid. So, yung ratio ng tubig pati object. So, yeah. So, ano yung given sa atin? Ang SG natin is 0.75. Syempre, yung walang unit. Now, ano yung given sa atin? Grams po, ml. Well, ang given sa atin is grams. So, 450 grams. Now, ang ml natin is yung x. Kasi sabi dito, what is the volume in ml? Okay, x yung ml over 1. Okay. Now, pwede bang i-cross multiply natin tong 450 para makuha tong x? No, of course not. So, anong gagawin natin? Okay, ganito lang yan. 0.75, itabi mo siya sa x kasi siya yung kapantay niya sa diagonal. And then, it is equals to 450. So, anong gagawin natin dito? Anong gagawin natin dito? Divide both sides by 0.75. Kung ano yung katabi ng x, yun yung ilalagay mo sa baba. Tanggalin mo to, then you would get the grams. I mean the volume that you're looking for. So, 450 divided by 0.75 would equal to 600. Anong unit ng 600? Well, ano yung x? ml. Okay? ml. So, that's very basic. Okay? Very basic na inaral ko ng ilang oras at pinagalitan ako kasi hindi ko magets-gets. Okay, so moving on. Medyo harder questions na itong isusunod ko for specific gravity. So, paano kung ang tanong naman sa atin is kung paano kunin ang density at kung paano kunin ang specific gravity? Right. So, when it comes to density muna ha, kukuha tayo ng density. Right. So, if a 25 ml of oil weighs 425 mg, what is the density? Right. So, una is 425 ayusin natin. 425 mg over 25 ml equals, divide mo lang, 425 mg ang nasa taas, divided by 25, meron tayong 17 mg per ml. Okay, this is already a density na yun siya. And then, what if gusto natin kunin ang specific gravity? Okay, specific gravity. Ano bang gagawin natin? So, ang specific gravity is medyo strict. Gusto niya ng grams. Well, 425, i-convert muna natin sa grams. 425 multiplied by 425 mg, gawin natin grams. 1,000. 425 divided by 1,000 equals 0.425 grams. Okay? So, meron na tayong grams. Yung isa naman is ml. Okay? So, ano bang gagawin natin dyan? So, sa mundo ng, or in the world of specific gravity, mg and ml, grams and ml are equal. 1:1 ratio. 1:1 ratio. Meaning to say, yung 25 ml is 25 grams din. So, 0.425 grams. Tapos, 25 grams is equals to 0.425 divided by 25. This is the specific gravity that you would have. Okay? Kita mo ang layo ng specific gravity sa density. Okay? Ganito kumuha ng density. Convert mo muna sa grams. Kapag hindi grams yung mass mo, and then yung volume mo is kapag ml, direct na yan siya sa grams. Okay? Kapag ml, grams na yan. ml and grams are 1:1 ratio. Okay? So, ito, medyo level up na tayo dito. Alright? So, calculate the molar concentration of or molarity of HNO3, 63 grams per mole in a solution that has a specific gravity of 1.42 and 73% HNO3. So, ito yung mga given. Specific gravity, 1.42. Weight, mass to mass percent is 70%. And then, molar mass. Anong gagawin natin dito? Hindi naman pwedeng gamitin natin to kasi walang unit yan. So, 1.42 is i-convert natin siya or i-multiply natin siya sa density. So, kapag gagamitan natin ng density yan, ang density na merong liter is kg and liter. Okay? That's why ito ang gagamitin natin. Makukuha natin ng liter. Now, dito naman sa 70%, basically, ito lang yung itsura niya. 70 grams over 100. Okay? Yan lang ang itsura niya. Okay? Alright. So, let's begin. 1.42 kilograms per liter. Okay? Wala na tayong problema. May liter na tayo. Multiplied by, bakit natin kailangan ng liter? Kasi yung molarity is mole per liter. So, ang kailangan natin gawin is ibaba natin itong kilogram sa gram. So, gram kg. So, bawat 1 kg, meron tayong 1,000 grams. So, okay na tayo. Meron na tayong grams. O, ano naman gagawin natin dito? Pero ilalagay lang natin yung percentage niya. Okay? So, meron na tayong percent. Anong sunod? Molar mass. So, gusto natin maging mole ang nasa taas. 1 mole and then 63 grams. Meron na tayong mole per liter. Ang end result nito is mole per liter. So, 1.42 times 1,000 times 70 divided by 100 and divided by 63, 15.77 or 16 m, 16 molarity. Okay? Moving on to the next question. So, here is our problem, or one of the biggest problems sa specific gravity na kailangan natin ma-master because most likely ito yung lalabas sa exam. Alright, so take notes of what I am about to show you. Alright, so sabi dito, describe the preparation of 100 ml of 6.0 m HCl from a concentrated solution that has a specific gravity of 1.18 and 32% weight to weight percent or mass to mass percent HCl. So ano bang gagawin natin dito? So ano ba, paano ba to? Wait, nakalimutan ko isulat yung molar mass ng HCl. Alright, so let's go back. So lagay muna natin yung formula para dito kasi sabi dito, describe the preparation of 100 ml of 6.0 m. Alright, so nagbigay na siya ng concentration and volume. So ito yung formula para sa specific question na to. C1V1 is equals to C2V2. Alright, isulat natin yung mga binigay na. Alright, C1 binigay na, V1 binigay na, C2 is question mark, V2 is question mark. Ano yung C1? 100 ml. Ano yung ang C1, ang V1 pala yung 100 ml volume. And then ang C1 is 6.0 molarity. C2 is question mark. V2 is also question mark. Anong diskarte natin dito? Well, C2 ang unahin natin. Kasi pag nakuha natin ang C2, makukuha na rin natin ang V2. So, kapag concentration ang hinahanap natin, kailangan din natin ng liter. Kasi molarity din ang kukunin natin kasi sa concentration number 1, molarity yung pinakita. Therefore, molarity din ang dapat nating kunin. So, the same process, 1.18 kilogram per liter multiplied by, so mag-step down tayo, grams na, kg, 1,000 grams ang meron sa 1 kg. So, yung percent niya 32 grams per 100 grams. Cross natin yan. Multiply din natin ulit sa molar mass, which is dapat mole ang sa taas, and then 36.5 grams. This would equal to, kung anong equal nito, yun yung C2 natin. Divided by 100, and then divided by 36.5. Right, so 1.18 times 1,000 times 32 divided by 37 pala yan. I'm sorry, that's 37. God, sa sobra kapangit ng writing ko ba? So 1.18 times 1,000 times 37 divided by 100 divided by 36.5, meron tayong 11.96 or 12 m. So meron na tayo dito 12 m. So paano naman natin makukuha ang V2? Keep in mind na meron na tayong C1, V1, and C2. So magdi-derive tayo ngayon ng formula para makuha ang V2. Divide both sides by C2 para makancel mo tong dalawa at ang matira dito sa kabila is V2. Ito ang gagawin mong procedure para makuha to. So ang C1 natin is 6.0 m. Ang V1 natin is 100 ml. And then, ang C2 natin is 12 M. Dalawang M, cancel mo, para ML lang matira. 6 divided by 12, unahin muna natin ang times. 6 times 100 divided by 12 is 50 ml. Right? 50 ml. So, 50 ml ang dito natin. Okay? So, the final question is yung pinakamadali sa lahat. If 0.1 ml of a liquid has a density of 1.8 grams per ml, what is the mass of the liquid? Alright, sulat muna natin. 0.1 ml. Walang cross multiplication dito, walang kung ano-ano. Diretso. Right? Kasi density lang naman to eh. So, anong gusto mo maging? Syempre, sabi dito mass. So, grams. Then, ml sa baba para makancel. 1.8. Okay? Ang always katabi ng grams is yung value. Okay? And then, dito, ml. Cross. And then, ito yung calculator. Right? So, 0.1 times 18 ay sa 1.8 pala rather, sorry, is 0.18 grams. Okay. So, that's it. So, ang mga next video ko, I would tackle about the weight or mass to mass percent, volume to volume percent, and mass to volume percent, and stoichiometry and the P functions. Yun po ang itatakal ko next meeting. Or next video rather. Sorry. Okay, so medyo lutang na ako guys because it's already midnight. Okay, so yeah, I upload ko lang yung mga next videos.